Stop living like a man. It's exhausting. Most of us ambitious and successful women, we are on the edge of burnout because we're functioning in a super masculine mode most of the time. And if we want to step into our power as a woman, we need to start balancing this energy. We start to embody more feminine way of living. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 signs that you are living your life as a man. Sign number 1. You feel that you need optimization in your life all the time. Courses, books, podcasts, wherever you do, whatever hobby you have to monetize it. Just chill a little bit. Go for a run and don't listen to this podcast. Just enjoy the nature. Enjoy painting without thinking for how much you're gonna sell this painting. You know, our grandmothers, they used to knit simply because they love knitting. It's relaxing. It gives them pleasure. And now we're always thinking how to monetize things, how to monetize our hobbies. Give yourself permission to simply do things without being productive, without the need of learning something, improving. Like, of course, the growth is so important. It's so important. But let's not be obsessed about the growth, okay? 24/7. Just give yourself permission to do at least one practice, one hobby, one activity each day that doesn't make any sense. Paint this painting and don't show to anybody. Dance. Again, as I said, go to nature without any music. Just connect with nature, with the smells, with the sounds. Be here now. Sign number 2, that you live as a man. Logic is over everything else. Everything needs to be logical. Every decision, we're sorting out problems by using logic, and only logic. There is no trust in our heart. There is no trust in our intuition. There is no trust in our feelings. And this is how we're losing access to our intuition. Intuition is such a powerful feminine superpower. By constantly being in our mind, constantly analyzing, putting those pluses and minuses in order to take the decision. This is what really blocks you from your intuition. Okay, so I know I've been a very logical person before stepping into my feminine embodiment journey. It's important to have the logic on, of course, but it's so much more powerful when you're activating also your heart, your intuition, your feelings, your senses, and then you take the decision that it's very well balanced. Logic, the masculine thinking, yeah, this is the masculine realm, your head, and everything below your head is your feminine realm. So we have to balance both, we have to activate both. How to do that? Instead of saying, I think we should do this, take a moment, take a breath and say, I feel that we should take this decision, that we should move this way. Okay, this can help you a lot. Another sign that you live your life as a man, you do everything by yourself, and it's very hard for you to receive help, to ask for help, to collaborate, to co-create. So this is also a very masculine way of dealing with the things, dealing with the problems, creating, scaling. Again, every queen needs to have a queendom. Every little and big girl needs to have a village, especially if you are a mother, if you are a business babe. You need to have a village, you need to have a tribe. So it's very important to nurture those relationships. It's very important to show up for your friends, to host those lunches and dinners and go to the girls only evenings, you know. Build up your village. Focus on building your village, especially now when the time is so hectic and we don't know when the war gonna start and where it's going to start and how we're gonna be, if we're gonna be again at home like in the COVID times, not being able to travel and to do the things. The people who live close to you, they are so, so important. And they're gonna be more and more important each year, you will see. So take care of your village. Build up your circle of women, your community, nurture them, spend time with them, build up strong relationships. You will see how much you will need that. Another sign that shows that we live as a man, we try to bloom all year round, all month round. We want to be open, we want to be productive, we want to be bubbly, joyful, and happy, and a yes woman. We need to understand that we as a flower, we have our own cycles. There is a time for flower to bloom. There is a time for flower to be in a bud. There is a time for flower to die and be reborn again. And this is how the feminine energy moves in our bodies. Our menstrual cycle mirrors this feminine mystery very well. Hormones rises, estrogen, progesterone, everything rises up with our ovulation. So we are at the peak of our energy, and it slowly starts dropping down after our ovulation. It reaches its lowest point during our menstrual cycle, yeah, and again. And this is how we cycling through life. Just as the moon, there is a time when we are full and we have lots of light and we can hold space and be yes woman and do 10,000 things. Then there is a time when we are in the new moon phase, in the bud phase, and there is a time to slow down. So this works throughout the month, yeah, but also there is a big cycle that happens in our life. There is a time when we are teenagers and the energy growing up and we're having more and more and more strength and vitality and power. And we're reaching the womanhood, the bloom, the mother phase maybe, We're like really in our full bloom. And then again, after the menopause, our hormones dropping down, our vitality dropping down, not our wisdom. Not our intuition. No, the feminine superpowers, they are full on, but the physical strength drops down, the youth drops down, the flower slowly starts losing its juiciness, but she's still super beautiful and wise, and we shouldn't rush to throw her away. So we need to accept that we women, we are cyclical beings. And we cannot function in a linear way just as a man. Because men got 24-hour cycle. The sun rises up, their hormones rises up, they have more energy, reaches its peak during the noon, and then everything drops down in the afternoon, and they do like this every day. Our projects, our creations, our everything what we're creating, it needs to be cyclical. Not linear. There's time to push, time to work, and there is the season where we need to step back and slow down. Don't force yourself to bloom all year round, all month round. Accept your cyclical nature. If you're gonna force flower to bloom when she's not ready, what's gonna happen? The petals will drop down, the flower will die. And in our lives, we're reaching burnout because we're pushing ourselves to bloom when the time is not here yet, yeah? So, accept your cyclical nature. And this is how you're gonna really step in your power, because you're gonna be so much more productive when you allow yourself to rest and slow down. And when will be the time to push, you will have so much more inspiration, creativity, and physical strength to do the things. Another sign that we live as a man, we see relaxation as a reward. We see relaxation as a treat, yeah? Holiday, right? Sunday. So there is like once in a blue moon that this is going to happen. But when we live in a feminine way, relaxation, rest, it's part of your work. It's part of the journey. We stop chasing the goal. We stop waiting for The payment, we stop waiting for this holiday. We stop waiting for Friday. The goal, reaching for the goal, going for the goal, chasing the goal is very masculine mindset. The feminine mindset, enjoy the journey, not the destination. So this is how we're consciously creating our life, our business. Our business becomes an art, not something that helps us to get where we want to get, The goal, the goal, the goal. The journey. How you can make your business as a piece of art. The way you show up, the way you dress, the way you show up on your social media, emails you create, products you create. Is this the highest expression of you? The most authentic, the deepest way of expressing your truth? Or you can do better, you can go deeper perhaps, yeah? So, enjoy the journey. Again, the motherhood. I know it's hard. I know it's like so many wounds and emotions coming up, and we're always waiting. Oh, I cannot wait when he will be already walking or crawling or going to school and I will have more time. Time will go like this. Enjoy here and now. This is only the season. Every season going to have its own challenges and its own blissful moments. Every single season of your life. So enjoy motherhood. Enjoy having business in this like teenager phase when everything is a little bit hard and a little bit tricky. Next phases might be easier in some way, but it will have its own challenges. Enjoy your youth, enjoy your years, however, wherever the number is in your passport. Don't wait for Friday, don't wait for summer. Stop waiting for, and everything will be perfect. Start enjoying your life now, living your best life now. The final sign that you live your life as a man, you're not seeing pleasure as a part of your daily life. Yeah, as something super, super important. You see pleasure as a luxury. You see pleasure again as a reward, as something superficial perhaps, as something selfish. To live a life as a woman, we start to see pleasure as a superpower. And we start to think, what if the entire goal of this life is pleasure? We know that we incarnated to this earth not to constantly be 24/7 in pleasure. We know that. This life, it's painful, we are human beings, that's why we feel grief and anger and sadness and frustration. We are blessed and cursed to feel all of these emotions, right? That's why we are humans, we're feeling stuff. But what if our mission is to create paradise here on earth instead of waiting that one day we're gonna go there and life will be perfect? What if your life's mission is to bring as much pleasure as possible to your life, to your body, to your business, to your family, to your relationships, to your community? What if? Can you allow yourself to feel into this? What if the entire goal of your life is to live the life in pleasure? What it brings up in your body? Resistance, confusion, embarrassment. Pleasure fills you. Pleasure nourishes feminine body. Pleasure increases oxytocin, the super feminine hormone which is responsible for love, connection, bonding. Pleasure creates you feminine. Pleasure is not selfish. Pleasure is not luxury. Pleasure is so, so needed for feminine body to thrive. So to summarize everything, what I wanted to share today, I'm not saying that to live life in the masculine, from the masculine energy is like super, super, super bad. No, it's amazing. You are productive, you're achieving, you're accomplishing things, but you're using only 40%, maybe even 30% of your full capacity, your full power. Because you, I truly believe, chose to incarnate in a woman's body in this lifetime Your feminine energy is dominant compared to your masculine energy. You have around 70% of feminine energy and 30% of masculine energy in a healthy body, right? So, healthy nervous system. So when you step into your power and also activate your feminine energy, your feminine superpowers, by doing feminine embodiment practices, somatic movements, all the things that they teach in Embody Her program, 6 months feminine embodiment journey. When you start doing that, you're coming into the full power as a woman. So you still have your masculine qualities that works as a container that holds your feminine energy, discipline, focus, determination. You're achieving, you are successful, you're making money, but at the same time you're enjoying the life. You're enjoying your body, experiences, everything becomes an art. And this is what creates paradise here on earth. This is what creates soft and successful life. This is what's gonna make you powerful, yet very feminine and soft woman. This is it, my loves. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, your opinions about this video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification button. And if you want to have a taster of my work, a free taster of my work, then comment embodied, and I'm gonna send you my free feminine embodiment masterclass where I teach 13 feminine embodiment practices that you can start implementing into your life and start living your soft and successful life. Much love.